Hey everybody, it's Dave here, and we're going to do a mail day today. I'll show you some of the stuff that I just had come in, adding to my collection, or stuff that I might be flipping depending on the card and what kind of price I got on it. So we'll go through the mail day video, and I'm sure those of you that entered the previous Ultra Pass contest, which was the first of the second wave of Ultra Pass giveaways, are curious to know who won. Well, you know what? Why don't we do that right off the bat? I've got my laptop right here. And we've got our YouTube link. You know the drill if you've entered the contest before. There's always a password to enter in order to be eligible for the giveaway. The password this time around in the comments was GRADE, G-R-A-D-E. It is in the field right there. We have our math equation that it likes to make us do. Let's go ahead and grab those comments. And we've got 6, so best of luck to the 6 of you. We'll go ahead and we will pick a winner. And we're going to give away a second Ultra Pass in this upcoming, in this video right here. So keep an ear out for the password. It's usually around the middle of the video somewhere. You could skip to the middle, or you could just check out the cool cards that I had come in on my mail day and just wait it out, which would be pretty nice. Hey, Josh, you're going to be the winner of this Ultra Pass giveaway. Great supporter of the channel, and appreciate you, bud. So you're going to have that first Ultra Pass. And let's go ahead and dig into the mail day. So, as you all know, I'm a Red Sox fan. I had some Red Sox stuff come in terms of for the PC. And we'll go through all of it. I've got a big stack here because it's been a minute since I've done a mail day. I'll try not to go too slow. I don't know what I'm going to put on the stands yet. Whatever speaks to me. So, a lot of you know I'm a big Pedro collector, Pedro super collector. I did have a couple of cool Pedros come in. How cool is this one, by the way? I mean, check this out. I'm a sucker for an acetate card, but man, this one pops. It's got the foil on it. Man, that's a cool card. Yeah, that's going on a stand. I do love that Pedro. Really, really cool one. Got that one there too out of Ovation. I don't collect a lot of vintage, but I did have, actually I had 2 come in. What's my other one? I forget if I showed this Carl Yastrzemski yet. I got this one recently, and then I also got the 1972 just base card in a CSG 6 grade. I just thought it was a nice deal, and it's really cool having both of these cards in my collection now, both from the same set. So I don't do a lot of vintage, but I just couldn't pass those 2 down. I just thought they were really cool. So I had to snag those. And I asked this question on Twitter recently. I said, you know, what's a rookie that you're collecting that maybe not everybody else is collecting or you think is way too cheap? Well, here's my guy right here. Bayo has just been really cheap if you look for deals in the right places. A couple of these were from Twitter sales and a couple from eBay. So the first few right off the bat were from Joe Z. Shout out to you, bud. Appreciate you. Rainbow foil and the 1988 silver pack. I also picked up a gold foil at the LCS down near me. I think this was $3. I mean, that's a great deal. They did not print a lot of the gold foils, and it looks like it's in really good shape too. I mean, it could be a grader. And then I picked up, this was an eBay lot of 2 of these, and I think I ended up paying right around $10 total. It was definitely a steal, basically a buy one, get one. So I was happy to pick up these 2 Bayos, and they are numbered to $4.99, as you can see. So a guy that I'm definitely keeping an eye on. You know, I wouldn't go out and drop your, entire life savings on any particular player, but I just think he's been too cheap to this point of the 2023 collecting season, so to speak. And while we're mentioning collecting, let's make that the Ultra Pass password. The password for today is going to be collect, COLLECT. I'm reminding myself of an ad campaign for collect phone calls back in the day. I'm aging myself here, but COLLECT is going to be the Ultra Pass password. Let me know who you collect in the comments. I want to hear what your PCs are like, particularly if you have an interesting PC. It's always great to hear if somebody has something that's a little bit out of the box. And I think this one I'm putting together is just a little out of the box. I picked up 2 more of these City Connect variations. Devers and JD Martinez. I thought Devers would be the most expensive of the bunch, but I got a pretty good deal on this one. And I have JD here. I only need 1 more. I only need Alex Verdugo, and then I've got all 7 of the City Connect variations. So it's been fun putting those together. Hopefully I can find Verdugo for not too expensive a price. And I've got Tristan Cassius Royal Blue right here. I don't think it's a gem. It looks a little rough on the top there, but a cool card. I thought it was just slightly under comps when I got it. I got to get more Cassius. I haven't done too much of him yet. I think he was just a little too expensive out of the gate, even though I think he's underpriced compared to some other rookies in that set. So I'll probably pick up some more Cassius down the road here. A couple other PC pickups. Julian Tavares, former Red Sox pitcher, and a couple of friends of ours have a little inside joke regarding Julian Tavares. So had to pick up that one when I saw it. Picked up a Vlad here from Eric Hecker on YouTube. Shout out to you, one of the nicest guys in the hobby. Joey Votto, Silver Pack, Black. I picked up a whole lot of these. I forget if I showed this a while back, but I picked up a whole lot of Silver Packs from this year. And I decided to keep the Votto. It's got a ding on one corner. It might be that one down there. But Votto is a PC guy of mine, so I was pretty happy to snag those ones. Okay, a couple other PC pickups. Ronald Acuna. This is a high number SP out of this Heritage set, number 464. So not an easy to find Acuna. It's not a parallel or anything, but that was a pretty good grab. I'm going to have a lot more Heritage coming up in just a minute. Andres Jimenez, Rainbow Foil, another guy that you can sometimes find kind of cheap. Had a great year last year, looking to build on that heading into next year. This one was interesting. I don't see a lot of these. This is a Target Red parallel from 2020 Topps Update of Bo Bichette. And, you know, this one I got pretty cheap in a stack sale with Philly Cardboard. Shout out to you, Philly Cardboard. I'm just giving shout outs left and right. But I don't see a lot of these Target Reds, and it was just really interesting, and I just had to jump on it. So I had to snag that one. We'll put him on a stand. I do have a little Bo PC going. Little Alec Bohm, Pink Pulsar, one of the coolest parallels maybe going. They're not super, super rare. I think they're a retail format parallel, but I do love those. Picked up a Chase Utley from Hugo. Shout out to you, keeping the shout outs rolling. Really nice deal on this one. Chase Utley still has a rabid fan following among Philly fans, as you would expect, and rightfully so. All right, let's go into a few rookies. Derek Jeter Red Foil. This is one I had before. This one's probably in excellent condition, so it's not a gem or anything like that. Not that you would expect a card that old to be a gem. Wander Franco Gold out of Topps Fire. So that's his rookie out of Topps Fire. I've had a couple of the parallels like this out of Topps Fire rookie parallels. And you'll actually see more of these later on, too. So keep an eye out for that. Jazz Chisholm Royal Blue. This is the second one of these that I've owned. And this was also from Hugo. Just a nice deal on this card. Pretty well centered. I think this card's in good shape. I'm already starting to think about my next PSA submission, even though we got smacked around a little bit on the last one. Already starting to think about the next sub. So that might be a candidate if I still have it. So we'll see how that goes. Jesus Sanchez, that is an image variation. You know, I've talked about him before, but a guy that if it all clicks for him, I mean, man, could be just such a great power hitter for the Marlins. Jeremy Pena, rookie debut SP out of Topps Archives. And this one was a cool one. Jonathan India, it's scored, but it is purple and numbered to 25. So that's pretty rare. It's unfortunately not in great shape. You can see the corners are not perfect on this one. You know, Score is a cheaper product, paper-based product, so, you know, probably relatively few gems out of this. You can see that corner, too. But still a pretty cool card. I think that one was a few bucks, so I was happy to jump on that one. All right, like I said, we got a bunch of Heritage cards just coincidentally that I happened to pick up. I think 2023 Topps Heritage should be nearing a release date. I don't know when that is. Keep an eye out for it. It's usually early in the year, so that might be coming soon. This is arguably the highlight of all the Heritage cards I picked up. This is a color swap Max Scherzer, so the colors are swapped down there. You can see the color variation, and these go for, the Scherzers go for as much as 40, 50 bucks. So I got this as part of a lot with some other 2022 image variations. These are just a couple of the ones that I still have left. I want to say that it was about 10 cards total. So we still have the Carlos Correa image variation, the John Carlos Stanton. This is also a color swap. So this one is probably about $10, $12, $15 card because these are rarer variations. So that was a pretty cool pickup. A couple of the cards in that lot were dinged, but overall it should still be a pretty good lot for me. Yadier Molina, this is a refractor out of, is this 2019? I should know. Yes, 2019. So it's number 2570. That's pretty cool. It's one of several Yadi refractors I have out of Heritage now. Nolan Arenado, this is just the chrome, so it's number 2999. Shout out to KB Cards on those two. And then I've picked up a couple, we'll do these three first. A couple action variations lately. So Francisco Lindor, Bryce Harper, and Mookie Betts. I forget if I showed these before. Apologies if I have. Those came from Scooter Stacks. Appreciate you. And grab this Shohei Ohtani here, which is also a high number SP. So out of number 433, I think everything over 400 in the 2020 Topps Heritage set is short print. Not massively short printed. You know, I think you get about 1 out of 4 packs, but still enough to be pretty valuable. So I was pretty happy to find that one. And I think I got that at a pretty good price as well. All right, what else do we have here? I think next up we just got a bunch of parallels and SPs. I'll kind of fire through these ones a little bit quicker. Ty Cobb SP out of 2022. Randy Arozarena Onyx parallel. These are super rare, you guys. If you have the black parallel out of 2022 Topps Fire, it is one of the rarest parallels in that set, even though it's not numbered. So pay attention. If you have one of these, it can be pretty decently valuable. I bought and flipped a Brandon Marsh rookie Onyx a while back. And in fact, this one just sold this morning. So it's already gone, and this was a decent flip for me. So keep an eye out for those. Those are pretty decently valuable. Royal Blue Vlad parallel, got that from the LCS. Max Scherzer negative. You know I'm a sucker for negatives. How about this, guys? Mike Trout, gold foil, not numbered, but such a cool card. Any Trout and a PSA 10 is going to be worth the investment more times than not. It looks a little thick on the top, so this might not go out, but it's still a really cool card. Another 2023 parallel. This is the Tim Anderson orange foil, so it's numbered to $2.99. I think I got this for $1 at the LCS, and you know, I do have a little minor Tim Anderson PC going, so I had to snag that. Another Yachty. This one's numbered to, is it 100? Where's the number on that? It's a little hard to see. No, 50. So even better. That one's numbered to 50. A couple of Shohei parallels. This one was from the LCS. It's the clear variation from Donruss. It's not numbered, but that one was pretty cool. The Pink Velocity, another really cool parallel. This one came from Josie, and it is out of 249, so that was a nice one. Miguel Cabrera, number to 199. A couple of greens. We have the Vlad from the Angels here. I wasn't sure if I showed this one already. This is from his playing days. It's out of 99. And this Mike Yastrzemski also out of 99. So those are a couple more. All right, this was a really cool find. And this is another case of you want to know what kind of parallels what kind of cards you're looking at, okay? Gypsy Queen can be tricky with parallels. And I found these two in a stack sale. Let's just play a game here real quick. Which of these do you think is the base card looking at them? Well, the answer is neither. Neither of these are a base Mike Trout. This one right here, there are two ways to know. It's a team swap parallel. So it says he plays for the Dodgers. It's an intentional error, and they have some of these cards for just, you know, star players. And, you know, I think Rafael Devers, it shows him playing for the Yankees, which I'm sure tweaks some people, and vice versa. You know, some Yankees players playing for the Red Sox. So that was a really cool find, that Mike Trout. And then this one looks kind of like a base card until you compare the pop of color here. And this one is the missing black plate parallel, also called the blacklist parallel. I think in 2018, they gave you about 5 of these per blaster box, which is not super rare, but it is still a Mike Trout parallel, and I got a pretty good deal on those. So that was pretty sweet. Just a couple of Bowman cards. I grabbed this Grayson Rodriguez. This one is out of 99. I haven't been keeping up with him, to be honest, and how he's been doing in Orioles camp, but really, really good chance that he's contributing with Baltimore early on in the season. Simeon Woods Richardson blue refractor out of 150. That's his first. I got 2 of these actually from one seller. So, you know, pretty cheap on those. I think they were a couple bucks a piece. One-time top 100 prospect. I don't know where he is now in terms of the prospect rankings, but had to jump on that. Jordan Groshans, another guy that has slipped in the prospect rankings, but that I think was $1, so I had to grab that refractor, not numbered. As you know, those of you that watch the channel, you know that I collect numbered parallels of Hall of Famers, so I did add to that collection as well. This one's an interesting one. I actually bought a different Roy Campanella parallel from this eBay buyer, but they sent me this one, and, you know, it is what it is. They must have mixed up the cards or something. But anyway, triple threads. I don't know what they call this color. It's orange, but they always use fancy color names. So I don't know what that one is. But it's out of $199. So Roy Campanella for the Hall of Famer PC. Derek Jeter, I already had him in my Hall of Famer PC, but I like this one more, and it was a good deal. I know Triple Threads calls this Amethyst, so there's the Amethyst parallel out of $2.99, Derek Jeter. Herb Pennock, this one came from Philly Sports Cards as well. A little bit of a warp in the in the soft sleeve there. 49, that one is number 2. And Fergie Jenkins here out of 175. And I think I have a few more numbered Hall of Famers coming in. So that PC is growing. I think I have about 100, something like that right now in that PC. Let me just straighten up the camera. And that's one that I'll just be working on for a long time. Like I said, I don't even know if you can finish it. I don't know if every Hall of Famer has a parallel, but I'm going to do the best I can with that collection. All right, I opened most of my sealed wax on camera for all of you, but I did recently meet up with my brother Ryan, friend of the channel. Shout out to Ryan. And we opened some blasters and had a couple actually pretty good blasters. So opened a 2021 Gypsy Queen blaster, which is not the best product necessarily, but I pulled these two out of here. Willie Mays SP. Not a bazooka back, but still a really cool one. And Paul Goldschmidt, which is numbered to 150. So I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty nice box to get those two hits out of it. And then Jesse, a friend of the channel, Jesse, shout out to Jesse. Those of you that follow the channel know that we get our cards graded together. A friend of mine, and appreciate you. He gifted me a box of 2021 Heritage High Number. I finally got around to opening it, and it was a hot box. And not a lot of the purples were really that noteworthy, but this Jake Cronenworth was in there, so I thought that was pretty cool. But I also pulled this relic out of here. How about this Alec Bohm? That was kind of a cool find. You know, not a card that is crazy valuable or anything like that, but it just, you know, every now and then you pull a card out of a pack and you're like, wow, this is just fun what we do here collecting. And, you know, it doesn't always have to be about the dollars and the profit and all that stuff. If you are into that, it's just fun sometimes to collect and see what you get. And a game-used bat memorabilia card's really, really cool. It reminds me of when I started collecting and those relics were just finding their ways in the packs for the first time. And it was super exciting to get anything like that. So that was really cool. Thanks, Jesse, for that. I'm not even putting any cards on the stands. Sorry, guys. I am off my game over here. We'll put Alec Bohm over here. And I think I got a couple more I should be able to fill in here. All right, so a couple autos. Al Bunbury, Orioles legend, Al Bunbury. Had to pick this one up. I think this was like $1. So that was a good pickup. Josh Donaldson first, Bowman auto. This one I think was $6 or $7, but pretty cool to pick it up. It's weird to see him in a catcher's, with catcher's equipment there. I think he was actually an infielder out of college, and they converted him to catcher, and then he converted back later, so didn't end up working out. How sweet is this card right here? Nick Castellanos, Orange Refractor Auto. It is a sticker auto. I know some people can't stand that, but this is out of 25. This was an absolute steal. This was I think it was $10 I got this for as a charitable donation too. So this was a really, really cool one to pick up. And this one I got at the LCS near me. As you know, I have been collecting some of the buyback cards, and I used what I had left from my buyback cards to go pick this up. So Jackson Merrill auto, it's in really good shape. I think it's got one dimple sort of toward his torso in here somewhere, so it's probably not, I don't know, it might be a grade or it might not. It's a pretty small dimple, but that's a cool card. Jackson Merrill auto, so had to snag that one as well. You know what? Sorry, Alec. We gotta put Jackson up here. He's too good to not go on a stand. So I grabbed those ones. Last couple. Appreciate you joining me here. If you missed the Ultra Pass password, go back and find it. It's in the video, I promise. And I want to know about your collections in the comments as well. So this was a set I was super psyched to put together until Topps ruined it. But I will still share. Look at this. The complete set run of gold minted Vlads. So I sort of accidentally started collecting these. I got these two a while back. This one I got on eBay probably about 1.5 years ago, something like that. That's the 2021. Just thought it was too good a deal, had to buy it. This one I found at a card show, so I had to grab that one. That's the 2020. Then when 2022 Fire started showing up, I had to snag this Vlad, and I got 2 of them. So I think I showed that one off in my last mail day video, and then I had to get the rookie to complete it. And here's the rookie. It's so cool. I want to do more of this. I want to do more of collecting parallels, specific parallels of specific players. So, for example, the entire Prism parallel run of Trey Turner through Topps Chrome, something like that. You know, I want to start doing more of that for specific players. Now, of course, Topps Fire has been pulled from Topps' schedule, so I can no longer collect these. Thanks, Topps. I hope you watch this and you realize how disappointing that kind of thing can be for the average collector. But, you know, I'm still pretty cool putting these together. I don't know what it is about this set that I just enjoy, this particular parallel that I enjoy, but it's really cool seeing them all lined up. So it was still a fun hobby thing to try out. And I didn't get much in the way of slabs, but how cool are the foil board parallels? I had to snag this. Trent Grisham, I think this was $11 or something like, or no, it was less, I think. It might have been $8 that I got this for. Man, these foil boards, I hope you can appreciate it on camera, because in person, they just pop like maybe no other parallel does. And it makes me want to go out there and get, you know, Bo Bichette from this set, or, you know, maybe Luis Robert, one of the big rookies from the 2020 set, because they are just such good-looking cards. So maybe I'll see if I can find one. I know they're expensive, but because they are numbered. Did I show that? Out of 250 or 264. So they won't be cheap, but I might have to go out and get one, because they are just too cool looking to pass up. All right, so that's what I get for my mail day today. Appreciate all of you. You're going to have a couple days to enter this Ultra Pass, so go ahead and do it right now. This Ultra Pass giveaway is going to run probably until about Friday, because I have another video on deck where we are going to go through 4 years of Topps Series 1 hangers. I want to try to put the odds together so that you can have a sense of how good or bad these hangers might be, and also maybe some of the perception versus reality, because the limited amount I've seen of 2023 Topps hangers opened, it doesn't seem to match what the odds are on the box. Now, that could be perception. I don't know. And we might have a little bit more info after we open a couple more here on the channel, but it should be fun ripping through 4 hanger boxes here, and we'll see what we find. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope that you'll hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to be notified of future videos, and, of course, enter the Ultra Pass contest, and we will catch you next time.